Welcome to another episode of Little Talks, your weekly dose of marketing news and insights from Littlefield Agency.
Guys, welcome back to another edition of Little Talks with Littlefield Agency. And when we talk Little Talks this week, we mean real little. 5-minute episode. Mark our words. Is it 7 minutes?
We'll see.
It is Thanksgiving week. We are excited to be here on this Monday. It's a dreary day outside. I actually head to Colorado tomorrow. We're closed Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. What are you doing for Thanksgiving?
I'm having my family, my extended family over. We're hosting this year.
I know you love to host. That's awesome.
I'm hosting this year.
Well, we had an amazing, to kick off Thanksgiving pre-week, Soupsgiving on Friday.
Yeah, we did.
Which I thought it was the best Soupsgiving we've ever had.
I agree. And every year I think Soupsgiving, this is lame. Why would I want soup? Where's the meat and the proteins? And then every year I'm like, holy Moses, this is fantastic.
And it's so filling. It's amazing. Yeah. Cheesy bread. We use a variety of bakers and delis. And there's salad, there's soup, there's bread, there's dessert.
Yeah.
And you think about the amount of Thanksgiving actual meals you're going to eat this week. It's the gift that keeps on giving. Agreed. I had some soup for lunch today. It's phenomenal.
I had a chocolate bar.
Hey, that's perfect.
Everybody wins.
I'm not judging you. Well, Brandon, Roop, and I just walked through some construction demo that they have done so far. Very cool. They're almost done with demo, which I think is great.
Yep.
They are hauling down. It is amazing how big our space is when some walls come down. It's huge on that north side.
Yeah. It makes me not want to put walls up and just have the space. Like you could
knock them all down.
You could play sports over there.
I can talk to the guys on Monday after Thanksgiving. Okay. Be like, hey, you know what? Just take them all down.
You put some hardwood floors down, maybe a few hoops.
It's going to be really cool though. Where I think everyone's excited. Last week there was a fun energy up here, so we will keep you posted. They're saying probably done by the end of the year. I'm betting probably middle of January, but I hope they prove me wrong.
We'll see how that goes.
That'll be great.
We'll see how that goes.
We have one quick topic today.
We're not going to do that one yet.
We're not?
Unring the bell, Brandon.
Unring it?
Yeah. We can talk about our KIP competition.
Oh, shoot. Yeah. Unring that bell, Brandon.
Yeah. So Friday, we had Soupsgiving at noon on Friday, and then we went into a food coma here for a few hours, got out of that, and then headed over to the second annual KIP pitch competition scholarship.
For those of you that are not familiar with this pitch competition, we started this a year ago as an agency working with KIP Tulsa School Program, just a couple of miles north of here. The first one was an absolute success. This one we had double the amount of teams. We had 4 high school teams from KIP Tulsa, 9th to senior year. Mm-hmm. And they basically have a business model or service offering that
idea.
Yeah. And they pitch a product in this service offering. We were blown away.
Yeah, they were all incredible.
They were amazing. The winning team, McKinsey, gets a $5,000 scholarship on behalf of the agency. Scholarship meaning it can go towards school. It can go towards, she has actually already launched her business and has paying customers, and she wants to ramp up production. So she's going to use that money to ramp up production, which is amazing.
It's incredible. And Rocco, it was the mentor. And I was sitting next to him during the competition. I was feeling really good the entire time. I'm like, these kids are all great, but boy, I'm feeling good about my team.
She was the last to present.
McKinsey took the stage, and I would let her pitch to a new client right here at the agency.
2 minutes in, and I leaned over to Tom, and I was like, she just won.
I think 30 seconds. I told Rocco, I said, congratulations. She was really poised, really good speaker, and a great business idea that she's already doing.
Yes, yes, really cool. And Roop, your team was runner-up.
Yeah, they came in second.
Which is super cool.
Yep.
So it's a great event, really puts things into perspective, and it's really cool to give these students the opportunity to pursue what they are passionate about.
Yeah. I look forward. Here's the thing. Like my team, it was an idea they had also before we came along, before the pitch competition. So it's something they're likely to do, win, lose, or draw. And so I told them, when you have your groundbreaking and your first,
you better get the invite.
They're doing a salon. It's complicated, but basically, I want the first haircut. So I'm hoping
you got good hair for that too.
Or a first cup of coffee, or both. We'll see. They have a really neat idea, and I look forward to seeing it in the future.
That is so awesome. Now
we have one topic.
Re-ring that bell, Brandon.
Woohoo! Yeah, one topic, and It's not one that it's not one that we have written a POV for, or you're going to see from us anyhow on LinkedIn.
I see it all over the news today.
But you've probably heard about it all weekend. We thought we would at least touch on it a little bit. I'm sure by the time this goes live, there will be other monumental changes. ChatGPT, as you know it, the tool we've talked about, kind of leading AI, OpenAI runs that. We've been all about AI this year.
Oh, yeah.
Well, the bones of that, or the brains, I should say, of that is Sam Altman and OpenAI, and they've been taking a lot of money in and a lot of things to prepare, and it's a business.
Sam's a genius.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about me.
And then he got thrown out of the board last Friday.
Yeah.
Where we don't really quite understand, but a lot of people are drawing parallels to how Jobs got kicked out of Apple and eventually came back and made it.
Many moons later, he came back,
about
right?
10, I think 8
Which
or 9
really
years.
elevated the brand at that time. It was
Big
Jobs
deal.
that did that.
We're not waiting that long here, though.
No, you can't.
There's an open revolt at OpenAI where I think it's now 700 of the 750 employees have signed a letter saying they will quit if the board doesn't bring Altman back.
Wow.
Altman's
I did
probably
not see
not
that.
coming back because Microsoft apparently has offered
up
him,
today.
buying that talent up. He hasn't, as of 20 minutes ago, signed that contract to work for Microsoft. Microsoft has $40 billion invested in OpenAI where they could put Sam back on the board there. There's a lot of things happening.
I would
with
love
this.
to see behind those closed doors right now.
I
I can't only imagine.
I'm just thinking that the Hollywood is really glad that the strike is over so they can get to work on this crazy story as soon as possible.
Yeah.
It's a lot going on. At the end of the day, though, this is a project that's probably too big to fail, and it won't. So if you're curious about, oh no, ChatGPT is going away or AI is done,
not happening.
that's not on the board. That's not part of what we're talking about. But the people that run it and the business of running it is very much in flux right now, and probably will continue to be so over the next few days or weeks. But we figured we'd at least mention it so that
You got to have one trend for little
one
talks.
trend.
Yeah.
When you're looking at the timeline of the podcast, you'd be like, those idiots didn't say anything about that major tech development that day before. Well, yeah, we did.
Here's the thing: we're going to
wanted
come back from break, and who knows what the situation is.
Sam
So,
Littlefield could be in charge of it by then.
by the way, I told Roop and Brandon, you guys better not ever out me like that. I'm going to be pissed.
Well, and we said we'll see how the humidor goes in the new
And the new lounge.
new lounge. Yeah.
Hey, before we sign off, what are you thankful for?
I am thankful to be able to come to for real, to be able to come to a place like Littlefield every day and come to a job that I enjoy getting up and going into. And I know I don't take that for granted. I know a lot of folks hate their jobs and kind of don't enjoy it in a way I think most of us here do. I'd say all of us here do. Brandon, do you enjoy your job here? There you go. So I'm definitely thankful.
Boomerang back, of course.
I'm definitely thankful for this environment and this place to come and the people I work with and the clients that we work with and the work that we do. I think it's an absolute blessing. I really do.
Amen to that, dude.
And of course,
12 years strong.
yeah. And I have to say this in case she listens. And I'm thankful for my wife. I wouldn't be able to get through a weekend, a day, I love you, baby.
I love it. I'm going to keep it on the professional front because my wife does not listen to our podcast. I'm thankful for 3 things. Our employees are amazing. We talked about it at Soupsgiving. We had the best group of employees we've ever had. All 23 of us. Amazing. Our culture is the best it's ever been. We've got some ambitious goals next year, and it's just we keep on keeping on.
Yeah.
We have the best set of clients we've ever had. Everyone loves our clients. We do not have one client we don't like, and that you couldn't say that about the past. We have amazing clients.
There's usually a couple. Yeah, not right now.
that are really smart. They value our people and value what we bring to the table. And it is fun to work for them, and it makes for better work. So for our clients listening, seriously, thank you. Our listeners, when we started this podcast a year ago, we had
2 years ago.
2 years ago, 7 to 10 listeners per episode if we were lucky. What milestone did we hit last week?
We had a day where it was 1,200?
1,200 listeners.
And on average now we're getting about 600 a day, it looks like.
600, and which is, if you would have told me that with a $100 bill 2 years ago, I'd have been like, I don't think so.
Yeah, it's a lot.
So guys, for those of you that put up with us on a weekly basis, thank you.
Thank you very much.
We
Yes.
enjoy this. I know this episode is brief today. We did go over the 5-minute mark. That's my bad. I totally misled you.
Is that why you're trying to cut Kip?
But no, I wasn't trying to cut Kip. I just totally forgot. I got excited about Altman. I love Kip. So happy holidays from our agency. Thank you for listening. And we will see you when we are back the last week of November. And Christmas, here we come.
Yeah, big finish for this year's podcast.
Yes. Oh, you just wait. December 20th.
Yeah.
Let the countdown begin.
All right.
Happy
Adios.
Thanksgiving, y'all.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Bye.
And that's a wrap. We hope you've enjoyed our little chat and found ways to grow your own marketing strategies. Remember to subscribe wherever you listen to podcasts and follow us on social media @Littlefield Agency.